जय श्री राम। सियावर रामचंद्र की पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। हम पहले स्टार्टिंग में स्लो आते हैं लेकिन बाद में फास्ट करेंगे। बता दो नजर में मन सही नाम ना वॉल्यूम चेक कर लो। आप बोले जब बोलिए आगे में जाओ क्या भजहु रे मना श्री नंदनंदना अभय चरणारविंद रे भजहु रे
हाँ कर दिया, अनम्यूट कर दिया।
नगरी हो मेरा कॉल कर दो। अरे अभी तो आरती प्रभु कॉल कर रहे हैं। अच्छा इसके स्टेटस पे डाले वो विशाल भाई ने लगा बात करके मेरा
Hare Krishna. Okay, ready? नगरी हो अयोध्या सी, रघुकुल सा घराना हो, शरण हो राघव के जहाँ मेरा ठिकाना हो, शरण हो राघव के जहाँ मेरा ठिकाना हो। नगरी हो अयोध्या सी, नगरी हो अयोध्या सी, रघुकुल सा घराना हो, राघव के जहाँ मेरा ठिकाना हो, शरण हो राघव के जहाँ मेरा ठिकाना हो। लक्ष्मण सा भाई हो, कौशल्या माई हो, स्वामी तुम जैसा मेरा रघुराई हो, स्वामी तुम जैसा मेरा रघुराई हो। लक्ष्मण हो त्याग भरत जैसा, सीता की नारी हो, लव कुश के जैसी संतान हमारी हो, लव कुश के जैसी संतान हमारी हो। हो त्याग भरत जैसा, सीता की नारी हो, श्रद्धा हो सबन जैसी, सबरी सी भक्ति हो, हनुमत के जैसी निष्ठा और शक्ति हो, हनुमत के जैसी निष्ठा और शक्ति हो। सबरी सी भक्ति हो, हनुमत के जैसी निष्ठा और शक्ति हो। मेरी जीवन नैया हो प्रभु राम सेवैया हो राम कृपा की सदा मेरे सिर पर सैया हो राम कृपा की सदा मेरे सिर पर सैया हो मेरे जीवन मैया हो प्रभु राम कन्हैया हो राम कृपा की सदा मेरे सिर पर सैया हो राम कृपा की सदा मेरे सिर पर सैया हो सरयू का किनारा हो निर्मल जलधारा हो दर्श मुझे भगवान जैसे घड़ी तुम्हारा हो दर्श मुझे भगवान जैसे घड़ी तुम्हारा हो जहाँ मेरा ठिकाना हो चरण हो राघव के जहाँ मेरा ठिकाना हो जहाँ मेरा ठिकाना Hari Bol. Now it's now it's time for our class to commence, and Abhay, Giriraj, Prabhu is here. Kirtan. Okay, give him some Kirtan.
माता जी करेगी
नहीं रुको रुको आप हारमोनियम पे जाओ प्रभु जी
ये वाला
Hare Krishna. रामचंद्र भगवान की नमः Krishna Krishna Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Krishna 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 Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Gauravani Prasarine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasaka Deshikarine Namaste Gauravani Prasarine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasaka Deshikarine Jagati Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha Shiva Kali Gaura Bhakti Jagati Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha Shiva Kali Gaura Bhakti Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Satchidananda, Jaya Satchidananda, Jaya Satchidananda, Gaura Hari, Jaya Satchidananda, Jaya Satchidananda, Jaya Satchidananda, Jaya Satchidananda, Gaura Hari, Jaya Satchidananda, Jaya Satchidananda, Jaya Satchidananda, Gaura Gaura Hari, Bhakti Mata Gana Gana Gaura Hari, Gaura 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 Hari, Gana Gana Gaura Hari, Gaura Gaura Hari, Bhakti Mata Gana Gana Gaura Hari, Gaura Gaura Nitai Gaura Gaura, 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 Gaura Hari, Nitai Gaura Gaura, Gaura Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radhe Govinda Jaya Radhe Govinda Radhe Govinda Radhe Govinda Jaya 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 Radhe Govinda Jaya Radhe Govinda Radhe Govinda Jaya Radhe Govinda Radhe Govinda Jaya Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Jagannath Swami Narayana Bhattanami Bhattanami Bhavatu Jagannath Swami Narayana Bhattanami Jagannath Swami Narayana Bhattanami Narayana Bhattanami Bhavatu Jagannath Swami Narayana Jagannath Swami Narayana Bhattanami Narayana Bhattanami Bhavatu Jagannath Swami Narayana Bhattanami Jaya Jagannath Jaya Jagannath Swami Jaya Jagannath Jaya Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Jaya Sita Ram, 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 Jaya Sita Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Jaya Bharatita, Jaya Bharatita, Jaya Bharatita, Krishna Bharatita, Jaya Bharatita, Jaya Bharatita, Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radha Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Obeisances unto the lotus feet of my spiritual master. Unto the lotus feet of my spiritual grandfather, His Divine Graces Bhaktivedanta Swami Sri Prabhupada, and unto the lotus feet of all the Vaishnava and Vaishnavis present here. So today we are going to speak about Ram Katha, and I'm obviously not qualified, but because of all of you, I got this opportunity to read here about Sri Ramchandra. So as all of us know that tomorrow in India, it's a very big event, and that is the Prana Pratistha of Sri Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. 1510, there was Ram Mandir and it used to be worshipped. 1528, the Mughals came and they demolished and made a mosque. And since then, there has been a struggle to get that Ram Mandir back. And finally, tomorrow is that day. So it's a long wait of 500 years. So more than 10 million devotees all across Iskcon are celebrating this moment. And Iskcon Dublin is also appreciating and celebrating this moment of Ram Mandir Pratistha tomorrow. So for the next hour or so, please bless me so that I am able to say something about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Ram, who cannot be spoken in words or described in words. So I have 7 pastimes for you. I don't know how we are going to complete, but pray for me, pray to Panchatattva that somehow I am able to narrate all those stories to you. I'll start. So this is just what we say, a fix that in case I miss anything, I'm going to just recite one shloki Ramayana, complete Ramayana in one shlok. So even if I miss something, you all will forgive me. Okay? So it goes like this. Ado Ram tapovanadi gamanam Hattvamrigam kanchanam Vedehi haranam jatayu maranam Sugriva sambhashanam Vali nirdalanam samudrataranam Lankapuri dahanam Paschat Ravan Kumbhakarna hananam Etadhi Ramayanam. Complete Ramayana in one verse. So Lord Ram goes to exile. Ado Rama Tapovanadi Gamanam Hatvam Rikam Kanchanam. He sees a golden deer, goes behind it, kills it. Mother Sita gets kidnapped. And then Jatayu, who tries to save Mother Sita, he loses his life. Lord makes friendship with Sugriv and kills his evil brother Vali. Then they cross the Indian Ocean bridge, go to Lanka, destroy Lanka, kill Ravan Kumbhakarna, and this is the story of Ramayana. But interestingly, Bhagavad Gita was spoken in 700 verses, Bhagavatam 18,000 verses, complete narration of all the personalities of Lord Krishna. And alone Valmiki wrote 24,000 verses of Ramayana. Just imagine the glories of Sri Ram. So as I said, we cannot describe. But anyways, we'll try to understand it. Now, Lord Ram, it is said that we just heard a bhajan sung by Prabhuji, where he is compared to millions and millions of cupids. Kandarpa Koti Kamaniyam, Vishesha Shobha. So Lord Ram is so beautiful, but there is a contrast between Lord Ram's pastimes and Lord Krishna's pastime. If we try to follow Lord Krishna's pastime, we will end up in jail. That is the truth. Stealing, lying, having multiple affairs. So definitely he is getting us all in trouble, in jail. But on the contrary, Lord Ram, he is so poised, disciplined, sweet, soft-spoken. So just let's try to understand the contrast between both the personalities. And by the way, they are same. It's not that they are two different individuals. I am sitting here in dhoti kurta. If I go out and wear jeans and t-shirt, I am the same person. So Krishna and Ram are not two individuals. They are just one person, assuming different roles. Why? Because we have to follow the words of Lord Krishna, whatever he spoken in Bhagavad Gita. But we have to follow the actions of Lord Ram. That is the contrast. So for the first time when Lord Ram goes to Mithila, where he got married to his wife Mother Sita. So like now, the kids, they are so much invested in video games, right? They want to know what is the new PlayStation that's out in the market, and they are so curious about it. So in those days, around 120 million years back, the talk of the town was Shiv Dhanush. So there was this Dhanush, and around thousands and thousands of people were required to lift that Dhanush. So when Vishwamitra, the Guru, tells the story to Ram and Lakshman, they were very curious to know and to see the Dhanush. But when they go to this Mithila, it was so beautiful, this place, and the people were so respectful that Ramji wanted to see that place. Now just see the way he framed his sentence. So he respectfully goes to his Guru and says that Guru Maharaj, Lakshman wants to see Mithila. Can I show him around? So you just see how disciplined and how soft spoken he is. And then Vishwamitra says, definitely Ram, go and show him. And then he meets Mother Sita and he gets late when he comes back. So Vishwamitra asks, why were you late? And he says, oh, we saw a beautiful girl today and that is why we are late. And Lakshman thinks, what is this? Have some diplomacy in your words. How are you so truthful and straightforward? Have some diplomacy. So this is Ram. On the other hand, Krishna. Krishna goes to his father, Nanda Baba, and says, Baba, Baba, can I go to Mathura? No, you cannot. Why? So he says, after persuading him much, he says, okay, fine. While going, go straight. So Krishna says, what if a wall comes? Shall I go and bang on that wall? Can I turn then? So then Nanda Baba says nothing. Then he says, okay, fine. Don't touch anything in Mathura. So Krishna says, but can I steal? I won't touch, but can I steal? So he says, no. Then he says, don't fight with anyone. And Krishna says, but if the other person starts the fight? You think I'm going to just stand back? So then the Baba says, Tum nahi sudharoge. What do I do with you? So this is the contrast between both of them. Now Ram, he's so handsome, he's so good looking. Actually, it says, if someone smiles, how many smiles can we put on? So we can soft smile, then we can grin, we can pout. Lord Ram he had different 282 types of smile. And he was so beautiful, so well built that when the first time he was only 12 years old when he went to Mithila. And when the girls of Mithila saw him, they were just wonderstruck. They thought, we have never seen such a person in our entire life. And everyone who saw Ram for the first time, everyone had the same thought. They said, they were praying to Mother Durga, Mother Parvati. They said, if we have done any good karma in our life, any good karma, may this boy get married to our Princess Sita. This is the heart of the Mithila Vasis. And then there were elder ladies who could not see Ram. So they asked that, please describe how you are spending so much time looking at this person. How does he look? So they said that this person looks like, this person looks like, this person looks like him. Because there was no other person they could compare him to. So they said Ram looks like Ram. We cannot compare him to anyone. It's your unfortunate that you cannot see Ram. That was the beauty of Ram. So in relationship to this, I will narrate a very humorous pastime. But then before that, let's come to the three brothers, Ravan, Kumbhakarna, Khardushan, Shurpanakha and Vibhishan. So they were born really strong, very, very strong. And there is a whole pastime behind it, but we would not get time to complete. So they do penance. Lord Brahma comes, he's pleased and he asks them, what do you want? Ravan says, I want to become immortal. Brahma says that no. Other than this, anything if you want to ask, you ask that from me. So he says, I am not scared of humans and monkeys. Other than that, please give me the benediction that no one can kill me other than humans and monkey. Lord Brahma was very happy. He said, so be it, because now this is a loophole. Now he got to know how to kill this demon. He goes on to Kumbhakarna. Now even Lord Brahma was scared when he looked at Kumbhakarna, because he was like a mountain when he was born. He was really huge, well built, and he wanted to be sit on the throne of Indra. He wanted Indrasan, but then he Lord Brahma invoked Mother Saraswati on the tongue of Kumbhakarna, and rather than asking for Indrasan, he asked for Nidrasan, sleeping and eating. That was my life before coming to Krishna consciousness. Right? Just sleep, eat, that too on the bed. That's it. And then he goes on to the third word, the third brother, Vibhishan. And Vibhishan says, I want Ananya Bhakti. I want to become a Hari Bhakt. Then Lord Brahma softly whispers into the ear of Vibhishan. He said, I am going to give you Hari Bhakti. But from my side, I will give you one Vardhan, one benediction, additional. And that is the benediction I did give to both of your brothers. I will make you immortal. So Hari Bhakti is just a byproduct, you will become immortal as well. And he is one of the Chiranjeevis. So when Yudhishthir Maharaj, he was doing the Rajasuya Yajna. So this is the story of Treta Yuga. And millions of years later, when Yudhishthir Maharaj was performing the Rajasuya Yajna, so the condition is that you send a horse to the complete universe. And that horse will challenge the other kingdom. Other kingdom can either challenge, fight with you, or they can surrender to you. So Yudhishthir Maharaj, he sat on the back of Ghatotkacha and flew over Indian Ocean to Lanka. As Maharaj Vibhishan saw, he said, why did you have to come? I would have surrendered. So Yudhishthir Maharaj said, I did not come to challenge you. I came to take blessings from you because you are a Hari Bhakt. And before becoming the king, I want blessings of all the Hari Bhakta. So he is a Chiranjeevi. Even in Lord Jagannath pastimes, we can see the evidences of Maharaj Vibhishan. So coming to Kumbhakarna now. So Kumbhakarna said, I want to sleep 6 months, wake up one day, eat, and then again go back to sleep. Right? Pretty much the life of all the materialist people. There was a person, and he used to eat a lot, and he would not work. His parents were so much annoyed with him that they kicked him out of the house. He would just eat and sleep. So he went out of the house. Now he has no place to go, nothing to eat. He's wandering, and all of a sudden he comes to an ashram where he sees a saint, and that saint was very heavy, well built. So he's thinking that he must be eating really well. And after some time, he saw his disciples, they were also very well built, heavy, and fat. So he asked, are they your disciples? He said, yes. So he said, can you make me your disciple as well to the sage? And the sage said, fine. So he gave him Diksha, he gave him the Mala, he gave him Kanti Mala and everything. And the disciple asked, what should I do? So he said, you have to just chant Ram Nam 24 hours. Can you do that? He said, easy, I can do that. And he asked, will I get to eat? So the Guru said, yes, twice a day. He said, only twice. Okay, you can eat 4 times a day. Fine. Exception for you. So he started eating 4 times a day. Now day passed. 15 days later, one day he goes to the kitchen and he sees there is nothing. It's empty. No one has cooked anything. So he rushes towards the Guru and says, Guru, what happened? No food today? So the Guru says, don't you know, today is Ekadashi. So even today is Ekadashi, by the way. So back then, you were not supposed to eat anything on Ekadashis. Earlier, so we have some freedom, we can eat. But they didn't used to eat. So he says, this is Ekadashi, you are not supposed to eat twice a month. So then the disciple said that I will die. I cannot live without eating, I have to eat. So the Guru said, okay, fine, can you cook? He did not know how to cook, but it is said, Marta kya na karta. When someone is about to die, he will do anything to survive, right? So he said, yes, I will cook. So he said, okay, fine, you cook, but now you are a Vaishnava, you are initiated, so you have to offer that to Ramji and then eat. So he said, fine. So now he goes, somehow he prepares the meal, and then he remembers that my Guru had said you have to offer bhog. Now he starts calling Ramji that please come and eat. Now Ramji is not coming. So then he says, okay, now I got it. You are not coming because you think that you will get food in the temple. So don't get food. They are not going to give you any food. Apparently it is today Ekadashi is there. So whatever you have to eat, this is the only thing that you will get to eat. So please come. And Lord Ram, he saw that such a pure soul, such a simple heart this person is. So he comes but he comes with Mother Sita. So he had prepared for one person and 2 person came. Now he's asking, who is she? So Ram said, she is my wife Sita.
is she going to eat? Yes, definitely. So then he had to just give away his food and he remained hungry that time. So he says, fine, no problem. Next time I'll probably prepare for 3 people. You, your wife and myself. So next Ekadashi he goes to his guru and says, I want food ingredients for 3 people. So the guru started laughing. He thought that maybe it was his first Ekadashi, the food fell short. So okay, fine, you can cook for 3 people. Now he goes, cooks for 3 people, offers the mantra of Bhog. This time Ram, Sita and Lakshman comes. 3 people come. Now he is looking, who is this person now? So Ram says, he's my brother. Really? Or are you just joking with me? Do you want to annoy me? Is he your brother? So then he goes and softly says to Ram that Ram, my guru asked me to cook for you. And then he said, कि आपके परिवार का ठेका नहीं लिया है मैंने. Meaning that I am not supposed to be cooking for your family. I am supposed to be cooking just for you. And then Ram and Sita starts laughing. And Lakshman is feeling humiliated. That did you bring me here to insult me, Ram? But after some time, he understood that this person is very simple-hearted. So again, he is sitting hungry, and all 3 of them are eating the food in front of him. Now, as Ramji, but he said that there is one thing, Ram. You are so beautiful. You look so handsome that I don't mind being hungry in your presence. I don't want anything when I see you. As Ram is going, says, wait. Can you please confirm how many people are you bringing next time, so that I'm prepared beforehand? And then Ramji does not say anything, he just goes. And he goes to his guru. Next Ekadashi says, I want to make food for 10 people. Now Guru is thinking, he can't eat for 10 people, maybe he's cooking and selling the food. So the Guru says that, okay, let me go behind him and see what he does. So this time what happens is, this person, he has trust issues with Ram now, this disciple. So he does something. He does not cook, but he calls Ram. He offers without cooking anything. He says, let me see how many people he brings this time. And he's just offering, and this time the complete Ram Darbar comes. So the 4 brothers, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan, Mother Sita, and even Lord Hanuman comes. And then he says, humans were fine, you brought a monkey as well. But then he says, you know what, even I am intelligent. This time, you did not fool me, I also fooled you, I did not cook at all. So, here are the ingredients, here is the kitchen, go and cook. And Ramji is thinking, this is the first. This has never happened before. People bring me things, but this is the person who is taking seva from me actually. He is asking, he says, but why wouldn't you cook? So the person says, what's the point? Anyways, I'm not going to get anything to eat. So why should I cook for you? I don't trust you anymore. So then everyone starts laughing, and then he asks Mother Sita to cook. Now he had few hopes. He said that, okay, only 4, 5, 6 people have come. I have asked for 10 people's food. So maybe I will get something to eat. But as the news spread that Mother Sita is cooking, all the sages of the world came and said, please give us. And this person closed his eyes. So Ramji asked, why did you close your eyes? He said that, why should I see the food being cooked if I am not getting it? I had some hope, but these sages just snatched away all my hope. And then this thing is going on, and the Guru is hiding. Now the Guru is saying that this person did not cook anything, and he's talking to someone. Guru cannot see Ram. So the Guru comes and says, who are you speaking to? He says, I'm speaking with Ram. Can't you see Ram? He says, no, I don't see anyone. So he asks Ram, why can't he see you? So Ram says, he can't see me because only you can see me because you are very simple-hearted. But he is my Guru. Yes, he has all the knowledge of the world. He has so many disciples, but he is not as simple as you. And this person was so simple that he told that to the Guru, that it seems that you are not as simple. And the Guru started crying. That what is the purpose of reading all the Vedas and Shastra if you cannot see your Ishtadev, if you cannot meet God? And then he cried like a baby, and his heart melted, the Guru's heart melted. And then Lord Ram gave him his darshan to that Guru as well. So the point was that because Ram is so beautiful that even if we are hungry, if he comes in front of us, then we won't be trying to eat anything. So this was Kumbhakaran. and his desires. Now let's go to Ravan. What did Ravan ask? That I should not be killed by any human and monkey. So the story goes, once upon a time, now this is from Ramcharitmanas, Goswami Tulsidas narrates the story. Narad Muni, he goes to Himalayas. And Himalayas was so peaceful, so good looking. So every place has a significance. For instance, tomorrow we are the Ram Mandir is built in India, and there will be Prana Pratistha. So the place holds utmost importance. Bhagavad Gita starts with Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra place. Bhagavatam, after the three Mangalacharan verses, the fourth verse is Naimisharanya. It also starts with place. Ramcharitmanas also starts with place. So this place is very significant. Once what happened, there was a meeting between Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. So they were meeting, they were discussing something. Now Lord Shiva wears a snake around his neck. And Lord Vishnu came on Garud, a bird. And these two are enemies. So as they were discussing, this snake, he was teasing Garud. Sometimes he will make funny faces, sometimes he will hiss, and sometimes he will disturb, sometimes he will make jokes. And Garud was just silent. And after some time, when he was really annoyed, he said, "You know what? I eat snakes like you for breakfast. The only reason you are alive is because of the place where you are. Sthan pradhanam na balam pradhanam. The sthan is pradhan. Only because you are on the shoulders, on the neck of a Param Vaishnav, Shri Shiv, that is why you are alive." So this place holds utmost importance. So Narad Muni had a curse that he cannot stay in a place for more than some time. But the place was so serene and peaceful that he said, "I want to do tapasya, some penance." He starts doing that. And Indra, the Lord of Heaven, he gets worried. He said, if he's going to complete his sacrifice, maybe he will come and become the next Indra. And I don't want to give my kingdom to anyone else. So he sends Cupid that you go and you disturb him. The Cupid comes, he tries to disturb him a lot, but he could not do that. And ultimately, Narad Muni is able to finish his penance, his tapasya, his sacrifice. And as that happens, Narad Muni is so puffed up that he goes to an internet cafe and he searches online. Is there anyone who has done this before me? Only one result comes, Lord Shiva. But when Lord Shiva had defeated penance, so even when Lord Shiva was doing this sacrifice, this penance, Kamdev had come to disturb him. But Lord Shiva got really angry and he destroyed Kamdev. Now there is Kam, that is lust, anger, and greed. Narad Muni thinks that Lord Shiva was able to win over lust, but he was not able to win over anger. He was angry. But I won over lust, anger, and greed. So that means I am the greatest in the three worlds. Now he goes to Lord Shiva to narrate everything. He meets Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva says that, okay, now you are here, please say some Ram Katha. And then Narad Muni, he says, haven't you heard the news? Don't you get Irish Times? Don't you know that what I have done? And Shiv says, no, actually. So then he starts narrating Kam Katha. So he starts narrating his own story, how I defeated Kamdev. And Lord Shiva could understand that this person is full of ego now because of what he has achieved. So he says, fine, Narad, don't tell this to anyone, and especially Vishnu. So Narad thinks that now Shiva is jealous of me. That's why he's asking me not to tell anyone. He goes, but now he's puffed up. He says, I am not going to Vishnu. Now I am a big person. Unless he calls me, I am not going. But days passed and Vishnu doesn't call him. So then he's talking to himself and says, okay, just once. Just once I will go. We should not go to places where we are not called actually. So I also demand respect. But just this once I'll go, and after this I'm not going. So he goes to Vishnu. And as he goes to bow down in front of Vishnu, Vishnu stops him and embraces him. And Vishnu says, I get daily Irish Times. I know the news. I know what you have done. And as Narad is about to sit on the ground, Vishnu says, no, why sit on the ground? Sit on my bed now. You sit beside me. And Lakshmi, the wife of Vishnu, she's thinking what's going on. She has no clue. But then Narad Muni is really happy inside. And as he leaves Vishnu Lok, Lakshmi asks Lord Vishnu, what just happened? So Vishnu says, just wait and watch what happened. As Narad Muni leaves, he is going back, he steps out and he sees there is a beautiful world that he had never seen before. And there is a celebration going on, and he's really curious to know. So the king's name was Shil Nidhi, and his daughter was supposed to get married the next day. Her name was Vishwamohini. Now he's curious to see the king and the daughter. So they introduce him to the king, and the king knows about Narad Muni. He welcomes him, he respects him, and says that, can you just look at my daughter's hand and predict the future, what kind of husband she's gonna get. As Narad Muni sees this beautiful girl, it is love at first sight. Now he wants that girl to get married to him. And whole night he is just tense and stressed. He's thinking, how can I get married to such a beautiful girl? I don't look so good and I don't have much material possessions as well. I'm a sannyasi. So he says, every time I have prayed to Lord Vishnu, he has come to help me. Let me do this again. So then he prays to Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu comes. So Lord Vishnu says, what happened? So he says, ek kaam aa gaya, meaning I have a work. So Vishnu says, just moments ago you told me how you defeated Kam, and now Kam aa gaya. Now you have work. Okay, tell me, what is the work? So he said, you know what, when I go to Kailash, I see that Lord Shiva has a wife and she serves him so well. Whenever I go, she gives so good food to me. I go to your house, I see you have a wife. Now look at me. How long will I remain single? Even I am thinking about getting settling down in my life. So can you just, so what do you want? So I want Roop of Hari. I want your Roop. And please do what's best for me. Now Vishnu was just waiting for this statement. Do what's best for me. So he says, so be it, and he goes. Now Narad Muni thinks that he has gotten the Roop of Vishnu. Now as he had left Kailash, Lord Shiva knew that he is definitely going to do something wrong. So he deployed two Shivgans and he said that you become my reporters. Report to me everything that you see now on with Narad. So these two Shivgans, they are following Narad Muni like spies with their camera. What's going on? They are catching everything. The next day comes when the Vishnu Muni is supposed to get married now. So the custom was, it's called Swayamvar. The girl will hold a garland and she will choose her groom. If she feels someone is good looking or she desires someone, she will just garland that person and he will become her husband. So this was the custom called Swayamvar. Now she enters with that garland into the palace, and Narad Muni, he was extremely confident that she's coming and garlanding me now because I have gotten the image of Hari. Now, as she comes near Narad Muni, he stands up in overconfidence that this is it. Finally, band bajega aaj. I will get married. But then she does not even look and she changes her direction. Now, out of overconfidence, he's thinking maybe I am over good looking and she thinks I am out of her league. But I am humble. Let me give her another chance, second chance. So he goes to another row where she was approaching. And when she reaches that row, she gets annoyed and leaves that. She does not even look at the entire row. And then she goes, and everyone is annoyed of Narad Muni. Now later, so that I don't forget, later the reporters, when they narrate this to Shiv, they ask why this happened. So Lord Shiv very beautifully explains. He says that Vishwamohini is Maya. Narad got the mercy of Lord. Whoever gets mercy of Lord, Maya will what to think about touching, not even look at them. And the best part, what to not look about them. If someone sits with them, she will not even look at them. So this is the power of devotee association. If we sit with someone or associate with someone who has the mercy of Krishna, then Maya will not even look at us. She will just change her direction. Right? So now everyone gets annoyed with Narad Muni that what's happening. But Later, what happens is Lord Vishnu enters, and this Vishnu Moini, she garlands Vishnu. And Narad is heartbroken. His heart shatters. And the two reporters say that go and look yourself into the mirror. And when Narad sees himself, he had a face of a monkey. Now, this is a transcendental pastime. Only the two reporters could see this because they had a divine vision given by Lord Shiva. Vishnu Moini could see because she is energy, and Lord Vishnu knew. So, no one else could see that he is a monkey. As this happens, Narad Muni is heartbroken now. And Lord Vishnu gets married to Vishnu Moini, and he's going. As he's going, he shouts, "Stop! Where do you think you are going?" And then he comes in front of Vishnu and he says, "Vishnu, I have chanted 16 rounds throughout my life. My fingers hurt. I have cooked Sunday feast for you. I did all the grocery shopping. I did book distribution for you. People abused me. But still, I went preaching your message. And this is what you give me in return? Look at you. All you do is just sleep. Just sleep. We are working. Devotees are working for you. And what do? You just sleep. In the Samudra Manthan, churning of the ocean, when the poison came, you gave it to Shiva to drink. And when Lakshmi came, you married her. So this is you. This is your reality. You are so self-obsessed. And whole life, I never asked for anything. Just one thing I asked. And you didn't have the courtesy to give me. And moreover, you stole my wife from me. So in his head, he has already married. He had already married Vishnu Moini. And so the loophole that Vishnu found was that he said, "Give me the roop of Hari." And Hari in Sanskrit has two meanings. Hari means Lord Hari, and Hari also means monkey. So Vishnu did not lie, he did not deceive Narad Muni. It was just a slip of tongue, a leela. So Narad Muni is so enraged, so angry with Lord Vishnu that he said, "Vishnu, I curse you today. I curse you. Just like you separated me from my wife, one day you will be separated from your wife. And you think you are oversmart. You made me a monkey, right? You wanted to humiliate me. So my second curse is, until the monkeys will come, you will not get your wife back." So what was the benediction Ravan had? You will not be killed by human and monkey. And what did Narad Muni curse? That you will become human, you will be separated from your wife, and you will be only saved when monkeys come to rescue you. Right? And all of a sudden, when he curses Lord Vishnu, he wraps his illusion. And then Narad sees that he actually never left Vaikuntha. He was still in Vaikuntha. And this was all an act of Lord Vishnu. And he falls on the feet of Lord Vishnu. What did I do? How could I curse my God? And he said, "Please reverse it." So Lord Vishnu says, "No. Once the curse has been spoken by a great sage like you, I will have to keep those words. But don't worry, this was my Leela. I wanted to do this." And then the reporters go and narrate everything to Lord Shiva. So Narad asked, "Why did you make me a monkey?" So then Lord Vishnu said, "I made you a monkey so that you don't become monkey for 8.4 million species. So that is why I made you a monkey so that you don't fall trap to this married life. You are sannyasi, you come back to me. You always absorb and be in remembrance of me." So when the reporters narrate this to Lord Shiva, so Lord Shiva thinks that if Lord Vishnu has mercy on someone, he makes them a monkey. So the Lord Shiva says, "Let me become a monkey." So Lord Shiva becomes Hanuman. Right? So this is the story. Now this Ramayana actually, it's as I said, 24,000 verses. It's impossible to finish everything and to understand everything. But I will just take few of these pastimes and the teachings from those pastimes. So I have just made some points so that I don't forget anything actually. Now let's try to understand the teachings and how we can adapt those in our real life. Now Lord Ram was supposed to be coronated, and all of a sudden what happens is he gets 14 years of exile, right? and he is going to the forest, Lakshmanji. So let's come before that. So Lord Lakshman in whole Ramayana, he represents Guru Tattva. Lord Ram is Narayan Tattva and Mother Sita is Jiva Tattva. Hare Ram. Hare is Sita, Jeev, and Ram is Narayan, Lord Vishnu. So before they got married actually, so what happened was that Lord Ram was 12 years old at that time and he was taller than Mother Sita. So now they are both standing with garland and Mother Sita is short than Lord Ram. And you have to garland each other. And both of them are Kshatriya. So none of them want to bow down. Right? It's just a play, it's not ego or something. Now Lakshman is also about to get married. All the four brothers are about to get married. But because of them, everyone is delayed. And Lakshman is looking, what's going on? Will Ram, so he sees that Ram is not going to bow down because he's a Kshatriya. So what he does is, he just runs and falls at the feet of Ram and says, Ram, I cannot live without you. What will I do without you? And Ram is thinking, what happened to him at this moment? And he gets down to pick up Lakshman and then he just gestures Mother Sita, this is your chance, garland him. And then Mother Sita garlands Lord Ram. So this is what can be learned from this pastime is that Guru Tattva, when God is too high for us to reach, it's Guru who can make us meet God. So this is what Lakshman ji does. You can put it, so that is what I so we have and then after they are exiled, Lakshmanji also goes to the forest with them. Mother Sita, she sees that golden deer and she asks Lord Ram that please get that deer for me, dead or alive. Now Lakshmanji says that it's not a real deer actually. It's fake, it's an illusion. But Mother Sita does not pay attention to it. She says to Lord Ram that anyhow you bring that deer to me. And then what happens is Lord Ram goes. And the deer, Marich was disguised as the deer. As he was shot by Lord Ram, he disguises his voice and in Lord Ram's voice he calls out for help to Lakshman and Sita. Mother Sita hears that voice and she thinks that Lord Ram is in trouble. So she says to Lakshman that please go and save your brother. But Lakshman laughs. He says, do you know who Lord Ram is? He's God. Do you think he can be in trouble? But then Mother Sita says something that she shouldn't have. She alleged Lakshmanji that your intention don't seem to be good towards me. That's why maybe you don't want to help your brother. Lakshmanji is heartbroken at this moment because he had selflessly served both of them for 13 years until now. And then he got to hear this thing. He does not say much. He says, fine, I am going to get Ram, but mark my words, when I come back, you won't be here. And then he goes. As he goes, Lord Ram sees him. Lord Ram lashes out on Lakshman. He says, I had given you one task and you couldn't even do that properly. Is this how you repay me? And then, if we were in that situation, Lakshmanji was not at fault. He did not want to come in the first place and he was alleged. He goes, he served them throughout his life. And then what happens is that Ram also misunderstands him. Now, if we were there, we would have just said, get lost, I am going back to Ayodhya. Right? Why am I even here? Why did I serve you? This is us. But Guru Tattva is teaching us. He paused. So even in our life, this situation will 100% come. And this is mostly for the initiated devotees or the devotees who have been with the movement for 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 years. You will be misunderstood and not by the strangers, by your own people. There will be time. Prabhupada said that when two people are together, there may be misunderstanding, there will be misunderstanding, right? But how we respond at that moment, Lord Lakshman teaches us. So he hit the pause button. He paused. He did not react. He thought that Mother Sita and Ram have given their love. Always they have given their love to me throughout their life. Even if someone who has done every time good for us, if they say one bad thing, that does not mean that we will quit the relationship, we will quit our service and just leave the temple and go away. Right? This is not the solution. And second, he thought why they said. So when he thinks about Mother Sita, the things she spoke to Lakshman were hurtful, but she was concerned about Ram. It was not anger directed towards Lakshman, it was a concern for Ram. And when Ram lashed out at Lakshman, again, it was not something against Lakshman, he was worried for Sita. So this was the intention. Maybe the words might have been wrong as per Lakshman, but the intentions were not wrong. So this is something we have to learn throughout our life. We will be tested, right? Those who sit in the class, they will be tested. We say that we see the non-devotees, they are happy in their life. They are going to pub, they are doing all nonsensical things, but still see the devotees, they are getting problems, right? Because they are not even sitting in the class. Test comes to those who sit for the subject, isn't it? So that's why you will be tested because you are sitting and God wants you to progress, right? So we have to learn this in our life that you will be tested and not by strangers, by your own people. People you have worked with for 10, 15, 20 years. It might happen or it might happen. So we have to understand the intentions behind that. They want us to progress, right? So these are the two teachings from Lord Lakshman. Then the original Tika of Ramayan, like there is Sridhari Tika of Bhagavatam, similarly there is an original Tika of Valmiki Ramayan. In that it is said that Ramji's dharma was samanya, means ordinary. What he did for is for the ordinary people. Then Lakshmanji's dharma, his activities or pastimes were vishesh, extraordinary or important. Bharat's is visheshtar, and the unsung hero of Ramayan is Shatrughan, visheshtam, right? Gopir Bhartur Pad Kamalo Das Dasanudas. Lakshman is serving Krishna, Ram, who is God. Bharat is serving Ram, who is God. But who is Shatrughan serving? Bharat. Das, Dasanudas. And this is something we have to get in our life. Now, just in short, Lord Ram goes to exile. Bharat tries to reconcile. He says that no, let me and Shatrughan go instead. You, Mother Sita and Lakshman, you live in Ayodhya. We will go for 14 years. And Ram always had three votes with him: Lakshman, Bharat, and Sita. They would never vote against Ram. Shatrughan would always vote with, his vote was towards Bharat. So indirectly it is towards Ram. But these three votes were. Now here, Bharat is standing in the opposite direction. He's saying that you go to Ayodhya, I will go to exile. Everyone is saying, yes, Bharat is right. Now Ram is relying on two votes, Lakshman and Sita ji. Even Janak Maharaj, who is a Mahajan, even he says, the father-in-law of Ram, that Bharat is right. Let him go to the forest and you go to Ayodhya and rule. He looks at Lakshman. Lakshman, what do you say? Lakshman says, I generally agree with you, but for the first time I agree with Bharat. Let him go to the forest and let you go and reside in Ayodhya. So now he was left with only one vote. He looks at Mother Sita. What is your vote? And she says, I vote for Bharat. So now everyone is voting for Bharat, that Bharat should go to exile and Ram should go back to Ayodhya. Now finally, Ram says, okay, fine. Bharat, now the final thing remains in your hand, whatever you say. And all the demigods are shaking. Because if Ram does not go out in the forest, who would kill Ravan? Who would kill Khardushan? Who would kill all the demons? So at this point, Bharat ji, he thinks. He thinks that why Ram wanted to go in the first place. The first thing is Dashrath Maharaj, their father has given a last vow. His last words are that Ram would go to the forest. So he does not want to break that vow of his father. And he could understand the intentions of Ram, why he wanted to go to the forest. So with tears in eyes, he said to Ram that if you delay even a single day after 14 years, I will give up my body. Please go. And when all the sages saw this Bharat and Ram milap, how they met each other. So Bharadwaj Muni and all the rishis said that when we do tapasya, sadhana, chanting and everything, so the result is we meet God. But what is the result of meeting God? To get association of a pure devotee like Bharat. This is the fal, result of getting Guru Kripa or Krishna Kripa. So if we have association of pure devotees, that is a direct Kripa from Krishna, from Ram. Now, just 5 more minutes about Shatrughan and then one more pastime and then I will wrap it. Let's see Shatrughan Maharaj. Ramji goes on to the forest. Bharat comes back and he leaves Ayodhya. He goes to a place Nandigram. He ducks 10 feet underground and he says, if my brother sleeps on the ground, how can I sleep on the ground? I will sleep underground. 14 years he did not meet anyone because he thought he is the culprit. It's because of him that his mother asked Ram for exile. He does not meet anyone and he just says to Shatrughan, you can meet only once a day to give me the report of Ayodhya. I am not meeting any person. He did not sleep, he did not eat. It is said that he would only eat some jaw that was mixed with cow urine. That's it. And then he said to Shatrughan, now it is your responsibility to take care of Ayodhya. Now let's understand Shatrughan. So Shatrughan, he was dying inside. He lost his brother, he went to exile, Ram. He lost his father, he died, Dashrath Maharaj. And he loved Bharat more than his life. And then he said, you can only meet me once. Just understand. He was shattered inside. He was dying inside. But he had to put a show. Every morning, he would fake a smile, go out to Gaushala, to the cow shelter. He would speak with the cows. The cows did not eat for years. They were about to die. So then he would say, why don't you eat? So the cows would reply, how can we eat when we are not with Ram? So he said, oh, do you want that when Lord Ram will come back after 14 years? So if you die, then we'll have to get cows from the heaven, the Kamdhenu cows. Do you want that? So they said, no. So you better eat. This is how he would go on motivating. He would go to the singers. The singers wouldn't sing, the dancer wouldn't dance. So he will motivate that you want that when Lord Ram comes after 14 years, then you should not dance and you will not be out of sync, you will out of practice, you'll be out of practice. So how is this gonna work? So he's just motivating everyone. The mothers had not eaten. He would go to Mother Kaushalya and say that, please, I am hungry, please feed me. And she would not even look at because she was unconscious. She was not in her senses. But then he would shake her that, mother, don't you love me? I want to eat. Please give me something to eat. So the mother would say, okay, fine, let me bring something. And then he would feed mother. She would try to give him, but he would just act, he wouldn't eat. He would go to Sumitra, Mother Sumitra. He would go to Mother Kaikai. And he also went to Manthara. And he would feed everyone. He would feed everyone. And in the night, because he was just faking everything, in the night he would go inside his room and he would burst out crying. He did not sleep 14 years. He did not sleep. He did not eat for 14 years. Whole night he would just cry for Ram. He would cry for Bharat. So this is the position. He is the unsung hero of Ramayan. This is the Charitra of Shatrughan. And he's teaching us that there are days out of 365, 350 days we are unmotivated. We don't want to chant, we don't want to wake up for Mangal Aarti, we don't want to do the service. But he's telling us that you have to meet Ram at the end. How will you meet Ram? And when you meet Ram, will you be spiritually strong? So make yourself strong. Do your sadhana every day, right? Even if you don't feel like doing it, cry, but do your sadhana, right? So he's teaching us that. So these are the things that we have to learn. And every personality actually teaches. Mother Sita, she teaches that when we are in a relationship with someone, when things go good, we are with that person. But we should be with that person even when things are not going our way, right? Even when she was a princess, she was with Ram in Ayodhya, but when he was exiled, she was still with Lord Ram. Vibhishan teaches us that even in adverse situations, even in a place like Lanka, when where there are man eaters, we are living with non-vegetarians, meat eaters, but there were man eaters in Lanka. If you took the name of Ram, you would be beheaded. That was the situation, but still, Vibhishan did bhakti in that situation as well. So all the personalities. So I wish we would have more sessions. I wanted to do this in part, maybe part one, part two, because Ramayana is very huge. So maybe we can cover all the pastimes because there is so much to say. So I'll just we are short of time. I will just say one last pastime, and then we will wrap up. Now, this pastime is very interesting because this is not a Treta Yuga story. This is a Kali Yuga story. And this happened just some 60 odd years back. There was a saint in Vrindavan, and everyone would call him Judge Sahab, Judge. He was a sadhu with beard and everything, Vairagi, but they would call him Judge. So the new devotees were curious. Why do you call him Judge and not Prabhuji or Maharajji? Why do you call him Judge? So then they said, started narrating the story that he used to be a judge in southern part of India. And near his village, there was a person who was a kevat, a boatman. And he was so simple that whenever anyone would ask him something, he would say, Raghunath ji jane. If you ask him, how was your day? Ram ji jane, Raghunath ji jane. Meaning that I don't know, Ram knows. Anything you ask him, did you eat? Raghunath ji jane. Did you sleep? Raghunath ji jane. He was so simple, completely devoted to Lord Ram. So he had two sons and one daughter. The daughter was of the age of marriage. So the son said, let's take loan from one of the businessmen. We will work and pay him back. So he said, fine, let's do that. He goes and he takes 200 rupees as loan. 200 rupees might be, I don't know how much in euros. That is today. Back then, let's say 5 euros. So 5 euros marriage done, right? So then he took loan of 200 rupees, let's say 5 euros, and he got his daughter married. The boys, they worked, paid back the loan, gave the loan to this kevat, says, go back and give it to the businessman, to that Sethji. He goes and give it back to the Sethji. So the businessman gives him a receipt and says, can you read the receipt? So he says, Raghunath ji jane. That Ram knows. So then this businessman had a evil idea in his mind. He said, he is a innocent person, let me make a fool of him. So he said, okay, fine. He switched the receipt and gave him a fake receipt. The kevat took that receipt and he goes and offers that to Raghunathji in the temple, saying that this is your property now. And he keeps the receipt. So actually he left his house and everything after his daughter got married and he started living in the temple. He just did service in the temple. He quit his job and everything. Now what happened is after some time, this Seth, this businessman, he filed a case against this kevat and the Kevat was called in the court. And this was the judge whose story we are narrating. He was the judge. And when both the parties came, so the judge asked, Kevat, did you take money from this person? Kevat said, yes, I did. Did you pay back? Yes, I did pay back. Do you have any proof? So he said, yes, this is the proof, this is the receipt. So the judge looked at the receipt and said, no, this is the fake receipt. This is not the receipt. And then the Kevat started crying. He said, no, but my lord, this is everything I have. So the judge took pity. He said, is there anyone who is an evidence? He says, yes. Who? Raghunathji. So Lord Ram is my evidence. So judge thought maybe Raghunathji is a person. So he said, fine, I will give you another date. You go and you bring Raghunathji on that date. He said, fine. And the judge was very kind-hearted. He used his own money to give him a second date because you have to spend money. And he knew Kevat is a poor person. Now he asked a chaprasi, a peon, that you go and find who this Raghunathji is. So the chaprasi, the peon goes and he goes to find Raghunathji. He goes to the village and asks everyone. No one knows who Raghunathji is. But then one person says, we have a temple of Raghunathji. So peon says, yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for. So even that person thought that maybe temple of Raghunathji, meaning Raghunathji is a person who built the temple. So he goes to the temple and the pujari is there. He says, Raghunathji. So he says, yes, Raghunathji. So then he thought that pujari is Raghunathji. So the pujari signs. He says, what is it? So it is a summon for Raghunathji. So the pujari starts laughing. He said, until now we got flowers, food, money, and now for the first time there is a summon for Raghunathji in the court. Then he laughs and goes to Raghunathji and says, this is your pastime, you only know. So now he goes to Kevat and says, what is this all about? Narrates all the story. Now this priest also knows that Kevat cannot do anything wrong because he is completely devoted to Lord Ram. The date comes and Kevat, he asks Kevat that you get ready and you go to the court. And then he says, so there is one very beautiful doha that is said in Braj Malukdas. So he says that दीन दयाल सुनिबे तबते दीन में जबते तबते मन में कछु ऐसी बसी है तेरो कहाव के जाओ कहाँ अब भेंट कसी है तेरो ही आसरो एक मलूक नहीं प्रभु सो को दूजो जसी है एहो मुरारी पुकारू कहूँ अब मेरी हंसी नहीं तेरी हंसी है meaning he's praying to God that if something wrong happens to this Kevat, people will not laugh at him, he will laugh at you, Raghunathji, because he is completely surrendered to you. So they all go to the court. The judge asks, so Kevat, where is Raghunathji? Kevat very innocently says, he is everywhere. So will he come? He said, yeah, he must be somewhere here. He will definitely come. And then everyone is waiting. It's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and there is a pin of silence. And the other party, they are laughing because they know that there is no Raghunathji. And all of a sudden, as the judge is about to give his judgment, he hears a sound. Wait, I am coming. And then they see that चाल लटपटी सी एक वृद्ध की झुकी सी दे दुपटी फटी सी सीस बांधे धर धाए हैं हाथ माए छड़ी पड़ी तुलसी की है माल माथे पर रोड़ी चारू चंदन चढ़ाए हैं साहब के सामने विनीत चपरासी साथ आज रघुनाथ जी गवाह बने आए हैं. So there is an old man and he comes and he says, I am Raghunath ji. So the old man comes and the judge asks, so are you an evidence? He says, yes, I am. Did this Kevat give back the money? He said, yes, he did. So what is the proof? So the Raghunathji says that this man, he gave the receipt, but then he changed his mind. Go to his house. Sarvasya chaham hridi sanna vishta. I am seated in everyone's heart as Paramatma. So go and check in his library. There is a book, page number 80. The receipt is kept. They go, they find the receipt. That person is jailed and the court is dismissed. After some time, as everyone is going, the judge calls Kevat. He says, Kevat, come in my room. Kevat comes. So he says, who is this Raghunath ji? So Kevat beautifully says that you are an educated person, I cannot explain to you. You have to become illiterate to know who Raghunath ji is. So then he says, okay, where does he live? So he lives where I live. Where do you live? I live where he lives. So the judge says, do you both live in the same village? He says, not same village, same place. So where do you live again? I live in the temple. Okay, so is Raghunath ji the sweeper of your temple? No. Is he the pujari? At that time the peon came shaking his head, my lord, he is not the pujari. Because pujari was someone else. So then Raghunath, the judge thinks that how is it possible? He says, he definitely is not the owner because he was a poor man. So what does your Raghunath ji do in the temple? So then Kevat says he sits on the altar. And when that happens, judge with tears in his eyes, he leaves the place, goes and resigns from his post. And it is said that शुक नारद सारद शेष गणेश हूँ के नहीं ध्यान में आते रहे सोई आज विनीत अदालत में के बटा के गवाह कहाते रहे शुक धोके उधर सदी ये को भयो दुख नाही न छो तज जाते रहे कुर्सी पे बना जज बैठा रहा जग दीश खड़े समझाते रहे कुर्सी पे बना जज बैठा रहा जग दीश खड़े समझाते रहे. So he composed this, and then people asked him, why are you crying? So he said that Sukdev Goswami, Narad Muni, all of them are trying to catch this person, Raghunath ji, and they are not able to catch him. And that person came today in our assembly, in our court, and he became the evidence of Kevat. So they say, the people said, then you should be happy. Why are you crying about it? Isn't it a good thing? He said, no. How can I be happy? One day we have to go and stand in the court of that person, Raghunath ji. And he was standing in front of me, and look at my audacity. I was sitting on the chair as a judge. He quit his job, he resigned everything, goes on to Vrindavan, and throughout his life, he never set a foot inside any temple of Vrindavan because he thought that I am not eligible to enter because I was sitting as a judge. So this is the story of Judge and Raghunath ji. Yeah. So Satatam Kirtayanto Mam, Lord Krishna says, Yoga Shema Vahamyaham. If you think about me 24 hours a day, what I do, I give what you lack and I protect what you have. So this is a promise, and this is not a story of Satyug, Treta or Dwapar. This is a true story of Kalyug 60 years back. We just need to be like Kevat and that judge, soft-hearted and humble, right? So thank you for your time. I think we are over time, but yeah, I'll stop here. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
So we would like to thank His Grace Abhay Giriraj Prabhu for his wonderful class on pastimes of Lord Sri Ram. Hari Bol. सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की, श्री अयोध्यापुरी धाम की. So now we will move towards next part of the program. We all can be seated. Please be seated on your seats wherever you are getting place. We will move towards Nama Ramayan recitation. So we will recite Nama Ramayan. Nama Ramayan is like short Ramayan in few verses and the holy names of Lord Ram. So this consists of all the Khans, the Ayodhya Khan, Aranya Khan, Sundar Khan, Lanka Khan, Yuddha Khan, all Khans are there. So we will recite, it will be like 15-20 minutes recitation, and then we have a special dance performance for Lord Sri Ram by Bhagyashri Mataji, the Kathak performance. So let's be seated. Those who are getting a chance to sit inside, please be seated. Many devotees are waiting outside. So be seated and let's move towards next part. Nama Ramayan, then dance performance. After that there will be Maha Aarti and lamp offerings, Deep Daan. We all can also offer lamps to Lord Sri Ram and Panchatattva Radha Govind Dev Ji. And then Prasad for everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So we will share Nama Ramayan link on our temple WhatsApp group. You all can open that link on the WhatsApp group so that you all can also read together. Okay? I think most of us are in WhatsApp group. After that, during Aarti. Deepdan during Aarti. Yeah, we need some space over here. So there is a lot of space in the back. So few devotees can move in the back. एक line, na? Okay. So Shama Mataji will be leading. She will recite one line, then we all can recite one line, then one line, one line. Call and response. Okay? Can somebody share in WhatsApp group? Shama, can you share in the temple WhatsApp group?
Yes, yes.
Oh, she will send. गाओगे क्या?
Iskcon Dublin में.
हाँ, दोनों ग्रुप में हो आप? हाँ, बीच में देखो ना फॉरवर्ड करें. एक मिनट. वो जो
मैं आपको बीच में पूछूं.
ठीक है.
But it is in Hindi.
Ashish Prabhu, you shared?
If you can say, I have it in Hindi.
Wait, I'm sharing.
Share in English. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. शुद्ध ब्रह्म परात्पर राम, कालात्मक परमेश्वर राम।
शुद्ध ब्रह्म परात्पर राम, कालात्मक परमेश्वर नाम।
शुद्ध ब्रह्म परात्पर राम, कालात्मक परमेश्वर राम।
ब्रह्म परात्पर राम, कालात्मक परमेश्वर राम।
शीश तल्प सुख निद्रित राम, ब्रह्मादमर प्रार्थित राम। चंड किरण कुल मंडन राम, श्रीमद दशरथ नंदन राम।
श्रीमद दशरथ नंदन राम।
कौशल्या सुख वर्धन राम, विश्वामित्र प्रियधन राम।
कौशल्या वर्धन राम, विश्वामित्र प्रियधन राम।
घोर ताटका घातक राम, मारीचादिनि पातक राम।
घोर ताटका घातक राम, मारीचादिनि पातक राम।
कौशिक मख संरक्षक राम, श्रीमद हल्योद्धारक राम।
कौशिक मख संरक्षक राम, श्रीमद हल्योद्धारक राम।
गौतम मुनि संपूजित राम, सुर मुनि वर गण संस्तुत राम।
गौतम मुनि जन पूजित राम, सुर मुनि वर गण संस्तुत राम।
नाविक धावित मृदु पद राम, मिथिलापुर जन मोहक राम।
नाविक पद राम, मिथिलापुर जन मोहक राम।
विदेह मानस रंजक राम, त्रयंबकामुख भंजक राम। सीतार्पित वर मालिक राम, कृत वैवाहिक कौतुक राम। भार्गव दर्प विनाशक राम, श्रीमद अयोध्या पालक राम। अगणित गुण गण भूषित राम, अवनीत तनया कामित राम।
अगणित गुण भूषित राम, अवनीत राम।
राका चंद्र समानन राम, प्रतिवाक्या श्रुत कानन राम। प्रिय गुह विनिवेदित पद राम, तक्षालित निज मृदु पद राम। भरद्वाज मुखानंदक राम, चित्रकूटाद्रि निकेतन राम। दशरथ संतत चिंतित राम, कैकेयी तनयार्थित राम। विरचित निज प्रतिकर्मक राम, भरतार्पित निज पादुक राम। दंडक वन जन पावन राम, दुष्ट विराध विनाशन राम। शरभंग सुतीक्षार्चित राम, अगस्त्यानुग्रह हर्षित नाम। गृधाधिप संसेवित राम, पंचवटी तट सोस्थित राम। शूर्पणखार्ति विधायक राम, खरदूषण मुख सूदक राम। सीता प्रिय हरि नानुक राम, मारीचताधिक दाशुक राम। विनिष्ट सीतान वेशक राम, गृधाधिप गतिदायक राम। शबरी दत्त पलाशन राम, कबंध बाहु छेदक राम। हनुमत सेवित निज पद राम, नत सुग्रीवाभीष्टद राम। गर्वित वाली संहारक राम, वानर दूत प्रेषक राम। हित कर लक्ष्मण संयुत राम, कपिवर संतत संस्कृत राम। तदगति विंध्य विवंसक राम, सीता प्राणाधारक राम। दुष्ट दशासन दूषित राम, शिष्ट हनुमत भूषित राम। सीता वेदित ककवन राम, कृत चूड़ामणि दर्शन राम। कपिवर वचना शासित राम, रावण निधन प्रस्थित राम। वानर सैन्य समावृत राम, शोषित सरदेशार्थित राम। विभीषणा भयदायक राम, पर्वत से तुल बंधक राम। कुंभकर्ण शर छेदक राम, राक्षस संघ विमर्दक राम। अहिमहि रावण चारण राम, संहित दशमुख रावण राम। विधि भव मुख सुर संस्तुत राम, खस्तित दशरथ वीक्षित राम। सीता दर्शन मोदित राम, अभिषिक्त विभीषण नत राम। पुष्पक यानारोहण राम, भरद्वाजादि निषेवण राम। भरत प्राण प्रिय कर राम, साकेत पुरी भूषण राम। सकल स्वीय समानत राम, रत्नलस पीठास्थित राम। पटाभिषेकालंकृत राम, पार्थिव कुल सम्मानित राम। विभीषणार्पित रंगक राम, किशकूलानुग्रह कर राम। सकल जीव संरक्षक राम, समस्त लोकाधारक राम। आगत मुनिगण संस्तुत राम, वृषित दश कंठोद्भव राम। सीता लिंगन निर्वृत राम, नीति सुरक्षित जनपद राम। विपिन तजित जनकज राम, कारित लवणासुर वध राम। स्वर्गत शंभुक संस्तुत राम, स्वतनय कुशल वंदित राम। अश्वमेध क्रतु दीक्षित राम काला वेदत सुरपद राम आयुधे तज जन मुक्तिद राम विधि मुख विबुधानंदक राम तेजमय निज रूपक राम संस्कृति बंध विमोचक राम धर्म स्थापन तत्पर राम भक्ति परायण मुक्तिद राम सर्व चराचर पालक राम सर्व भवामय वारक राम वैकुंठालय संस्थित राम नित्यानंद पदस्थित राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
जय सीताराम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
राम राम जय राजा राम राम सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय 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 राम
जय राम श्री 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 राम जय जय
जय राम श्री राम जय
राम
जय राम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
यावर रामचंद्र की
Aarti.
So next section of the program is Aarti.
No, before that we have a very wonderful dance performance. We would like to invite Bhagyashree Mataji to come in. Meanwhile, she's coming. We need to make some space. We can move that Vyasasana and the table towards here, and we can make that space where Kishan Prabhu and other devotees are sitting over there, so that everybody can see that from there and here. And we should not show our back to the Lord. Rather, we can sit sideways, half there facing this side, half facing this side, and they can face there. So give it a big Hari Bol and clapping for Bhagyashree Mataji, who just prepared in two days, just 2 nights, after her job and studies. She just agreed for the pleasure of devotees and Lord Sri Ram.
dedicating her dance to Lord Sri Ram. Jai Sri Ram. Jai Sri Ram. Those who are outside, they can also come in. We have some space over there. We can be. It's winter time. You can just. We can make some space for other devotees. Gitanshu Prabhu, go at the back. If you are shooting, go at the back, or others can shoot. Yes. You are the shortest person in this hall.
चालू करना है क्या
Can we start, Nanda ji?
वन सेकंड लाइव काम गिरिराज प्रभु
नहीं, वो वहाँ से करनी ठीक है नहीं नेक्स्ट प्रभु या वो कर रहे हैं ना हाँ वो क्या नाम है गिरधर प्रभु
लाइव
माता जी आर यू रेडी
श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज
वो चालू किया ना एक सेकंड नहीं लगा मैंने देखा वो दूसरे नहीं लग रहा है चलाया उसमें भी नहीं चला
जस्ट 1 मिनट माता जी जस्ट 1 मिनट सॉरी फॉर द डिले
ये है केबल लगा तो
तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम मम हृदय निवास आदि कल कल गंजनम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु राघवं रणधीरं राजसं रुद्रधनुस्तव समान सधनुष्टुण्डाय
No, that's not enough. We should clap more. So let's chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra together as a blessings for Bhagyasri Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
हरे कृष्ण। बीच में अगर मैं बोलूंगा तो आपको कवर करना है, वापस मैं नहीं बोलूंगा, ठीक है? अगर मैं बोलूंगा तो। हरे कृष्ण। इधर तो अच्छा ठीक है चलो बड़ा वाला ले लो। की बजय जय गौरा चंदे आरती को शोभा की बजय जय गौरा चंदे आरती को शोभा की बजय जय गौरा चांदे आरती को शोभा की जय गौरा चांदे आरती को जाना विकटवाने जगमन लोभाना विकटवाने जगमन लोभा जाना विकटवाने जगमन लोभाना विकटवाने जगमन लोभा शिव दक्षिणेनी कायचा बमे गदाधार शिव दक्षिणेनी कायचा बमे गदाधार शिव दक्षिणे निकायचा बमे गदाधार शिव दक्षिणे निकायचा बमे निकटे अद्वैताशिनी बस छत्रधारा अद्वैताशिनी बस छत्रधारा निकटे अद्वैताशिनी बस छत्रधारा निकटे अद्वैताशिनी बस छत्रधारा शिव बसी अच्छे गौरक्षान रत्न से मशाने की बाकी शिव बसी अच्छे गौरक्षान
रत्न सिंहासने शिव बसे आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि गौरांगेर आरती करे ब्रह्मादि देवगणे गौरांगेर आरती करे ब्रह्मादि देवगणे नीताई चांदेर आरती करे ब्रह्मादि देवगणे नीताई चांदी आरती करे ब्रह्मादि ब्रह्मादि देवगणे ब्रह्मादि देवगणे निमाय निताय जय 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 हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल जीवन हरि आदि करी चामर धुलाया जीवन हरि आदि करी चामर धुलाया जीवन हरि आदि करी चामर धुलाया जीवन हरि आदि करी संजया मुकुंद बासु पशु अधिगाया मुकुंद संजया मुकुंद बासु पशु अधिगाया संजया मुकुंद बासु शिव शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताल शिव शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे शिव शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला शिव शंख मधुर मृदंग बाजे परम रसाला मधुर मृदंग बाजे परम रसाला बाजे परम रसाला शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 हरि बोल 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 निताई बोल हरि 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 बोल निताई गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौरा हरि बोल किवा बहु कोटि चंद्राजिनी हरि हरि बोल वदन उज्ज्वला किवा उज्ज्वला किवा बहु चंद्रजीनी बदन उजाला की हो राधे हरि हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल गाला देश बाना माला कोरे गला माला गला माला गाला देशे बाना माला कोरे गला माला देशे बाना माला शिव शिव सुख नारदा हरि बोल गदा गदा शिव शिव सुख नारदा प्रेमी गदा गदा शिव शिव सुख नारदा प्रेमी गदा गदा शिव शिव भक्ति विनोद देखे गौर संपदा भक्ति भक्ति विनोद देखे गौर संपदा भक्ति विनोद देखे गौर संपदा शिव सुख नारदा प्रेमे गदा गदा भक्ति विनोद के गौरार संपादा शिव सुख नारदा प्रेमे गदा गदा भक्ति विनोद के गौरार संपादा शिव सुख नारदा प्रेमे गदा गदा भक्ति विनोद के गौरार संपादा शिव सुख नारदा प्रेमे गदा गदा गौरार संपादा भक्ति विनोद के गौरार संपादा भक्ति विनोद संपादा सकति विनोद के गौरा रस पादो सकति विनोद के गौरा रस पादो जय गौरानिताय 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 हरि बोल 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 नमो विष्णु पदया कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने जय प्रभुपाद विष्णु पदयाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चाते सत्कारिणे नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे प्रभु निर्विशेष शून्यवादी सर्वेशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम ताली बजाते हो हरे राम 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 हरे हरे बोल Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Bol, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Harayo Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govindara Sri Madhusudan Gopal Govindara Sri Madhusudan Giridhara Gopinath Madana Mohan Giridhara Gopinath Madana Mohan Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavad Gita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavad Gita Viru Sri Sanatana Bhatta Raghuna 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 Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das 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 Raghuna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jaya.
Today is very special day, right? So we all are having baggages of our sins with us. So if we want to feel light in our life and remove all the sins in front of Lord, then we have to dance. So those who will jump and dance will drop off their sins, but where will those sins will go? They will go on those who will not dance. Okay? So one last time, fast, and then we will get opportunity to get rid of our sins in front of Lord. Who all will dance? Raise their both hands. Both hands in the air. And we have to dance like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Gaura Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol. So, are we all feeling light? Lighter? Who all are feeling light? Hari Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol. Jai ho, Jai ho, Jai ho, Jai ho.
Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya
Panchatattva Jayo, Panchatattva Jayo, Panchatattva Jayo, Panchatattva.
Jaya Radha Govind, Radha Govind, Radhe.
Jayo Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Radhe.
Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe. Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam,
Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam,
Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam,
Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam.
Jayo Sita Ram, Jayo Sita Ram, Jayo
Sita Ram, Jayo Sita Ram,
Jayo Sita Ram, Jayo Sita Ram,
Jayo Sita Ram, Jayo Sita Ram,
Jayo Sita Ram, Jayo Sita Ram, Jayo Sita Ram, Lakshman Hanuman,
Jayo Sita Ram, Jayo Sita Ram, Jayo Sita Lakshman Hanuman.
Jayo Sita Ram, Jayo Sita Ram, Jayo Sita Ram, Lakshman Hanuman,
Jayo Sita Ram, Lakshman Hanuman.
Prabhupada,
Prabhupada,
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya
Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada,
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada,
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada,
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Premanande. Is it Manu Premanande? What should I do? I Om Vishnu Bhagavan Hamsa Bharadvajacharya Stotra Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Iskcon Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koda Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Nama Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Premzigaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopinath Shamakund Radhakund Giri Govardhan Ki, Vrindavan Dham Ki, Mayapur Dham Ki, Jagannath Puri Dham Ki, Chamuna Maya Ki, Ganga Maya Ki, Tulsi Devi Ki, Bhakti Devi Ki, Samaveda Bhaktivinoda Ki, Harinam Sankirtan Yoga Ki, Vihatma Danga Chandana Bhakti Distribution Ki, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman Ki, Jai Yoga Dham Ki, Jai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Glory to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. Glories to Shishikuru and Gauranga. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Lad Daine Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha Shilakanka Nakhalaye Hito Nasimha Parato Nasimha Hito Nasimha Parato Nasimha Parato Nasimha Yato Yato Yamutato Nasimha Bahu Nasimha Hidaya Nasimha Bahu Nasimha Hidaya Nasimha Narasingha Madhin Sharanam Prapade Narasingha Madhin Sharanam Prapade Avakara Kamalavare Natham Adbhuta Singham Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubhringam Keshavadhrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Narsimhadev, 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 Jaya Narsimhadev. Jaya Narahari, 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 Jaya Narahari. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज विघ्न विनाशक नरसिंह देव भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय गौर प्रेमानंद हरि हरि बोल Hare Krishna. So how was the program? Hari Hari Bol. So let's give a big Hari Bol for each and everyone who was helping for this program. Hari Bol. We would like to specially thank our today's sponsor, Panuj Prabhu and Akash Prabhu for the prasad. Also, we would like to thank Anand Sundari Mataji and other Ukrainian and other volunteers who came early, like 11, 12 noon, for preparing the prasad for all of us, which we will be having after this program. And also, we would like to thank our Kirtan team, Abhay Giriraj Prabhu, Manu Prabhu, and all of you to come for today's program. Now, next part of the program is Deep Daan, lamp offering, because tomorrow is the Prana Pratistha ceremony of our Lord Ram. So today I was hearing one lecture by my Guru Maharaj. He was saying, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, he was saying, many people believe that Lord Ram is an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. But he's not an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. He's a Lord himself. Lord Ram is Lord Ram himself. He's not incarnation of Vishnu. He's complete God. He is complete in himself. So same way like Krishna is complete, Lord Ram is also complete. Krishna and Ram is non-different. Just one is Leela Purushottam and one is Maryada Purushottam. So not only today or during this time, we have to remember Lord Ram, Lord Krishna and his devotees during all of our life. Jai Shri Ram. Okay, so we have to chant, we have to eat prasad, we have to support this cause, and we have to always try to engage ourselves in the service. Next part of the program is Deep Daan. Before that, we will be having a couple of announcements. I just want to request volunteers who want to help in prasadam distribution, they can come ahead in front for lamp offering first. So those who are not doing volunteering, they can do lamp offering after them. And those who want to go for prasad distribution, they can come in front and do lamp offering and then go in the ground floor for prasad distribution. But before all of this, one more request, my heartful request to all of you who will be taking prasad, that restaurant is a part of temple. But what we do sometimes, few people, few visitors, few devotees, they don't care much about cleanliness and they just leave prasad plates or some plates, some dirty cups, spoons here and there, like on the floor, on the table. They think we are in restaurant, so somebody will come and clean it. We all have to manage that because restaurant allows us to do prasad. But if we will do like this, they will not allow us. Then we have to do here. And you all can understand, doing prasad here will be very difficult for us. So to help each one of us, we have to come together and maintain the cleanliness in the restaurant, in the temple, everywhere for us, not for others, for us. And come together to make this event, make this program every week in a very wonderful and auspicious way. So because this temple seems quite small now, because more and more devotees are coming, we have upcoming project. Our temple president Manu Prabhu will be sharing more with you all for that. And just volunteers can come in front, do lamp offering meanwhile, and come in the restaurant. Hari Bol. Jai Shri Ram. Yeah, we have to come in the queue for lamp offering. Okay, because there is small space. So one by one we can come and do lamp offering. Hare Krishna, everybody. Do I have your attention? Hari Bol. Jai. Say Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare Rama.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Rama Rama. Hare Hare. So I just had a few words to say that I've been coming to the temple in Dublin for 42 years. And in actually, the first temple I came to was in a place called Temple Ogue. It's about maybe 10 miles from Dublin. Everybody know Temple Ogue? Yeah?
Yes.
You know Temple Ogue?
Hari
It's
Bol.
just outside Dublin. But if you just go out on your way out, you'll see there's pictures of deities on the wall. One is Radha Madhav, one is Radha Govinda, and the other is a picture of a painting of Panchatattva. So I wanted to explain to everybody that in 1983, the deities on this side, Radha Madhava, were installed in Dublin in a temple about 10 times. It's about a temple about 10 times the size of this temple. So what happened? That's what I'm wondering. What happened? But basically, the government at the time were a little bit anti any other religion, basically. And what happened was that they took away the charity status of Iskcon back in 1983 and so what happened then was that the temple was the deities were brought to a temple that we owned, which was in Belfast. And then the following year, we also installed, there's another beautiful picture of Radha Govinda on the island. Has anybody here been to the island in Fermanagh, the temple? Yeah, quite a few people have. We installed the deities there as well in Fermanagh and Belfast, but we didn't have anything in Dublin then. But what happened in 1986 was that the status was reintroduced to us because we had protests from all over the world, basically professors in colleges, especially in India and America. And they said, don't be ridiculous. This is a totally bona fide movement. And my friend Shaunak Rishi, who's now running the Hindu studies in Oxford University, it was him actually who rallied the whole thing around, and he talked to the Prime Minister and everything. So now, then it became clear that, this is fine, like we can go ahead. But unfortunately, all the temple and all the assets of Iskcon were in the north. And therefore, it took a long while for it to come back here to Dublin. And so, luckily enough, in 2008, we actually got this temple above the restaurant. We got the restaurant, and then we set the temple. And these wonderful deities were brought here at that time. In 2017, we actually bought this building here. Iskcon bought the building. But still, you can see that it's a very tiny little place. It's very difficult to have major festivals here. Because even that temple I had in 1983, literally hundreds of people would come every Sunday. So now what we've done is that we've, as the devotees here, there's a temple committee. There's about 14, 15 members on that. We've decided that we want to look for a place outside Dublin. And very luckily enough, we've actually found a place. And it's actually land, first of all, because to buy a building outside Dublin the size of a temple would be something like 4 or 5 million, basically, But we're thinking we're taking a step-by-step process. Now, it's not absolutely guaranteed we'll get this place. We're still waiting on some finance from our friends in the Iskcon in the UK, but also from our own resources, So I just wanted to let everybody know that because this is the Ram's temple is restored again in India tomorrow. So we want to have the temple in Dublin restored for the devotees in Dublin, for Ram's devotees in Dublin. And in the next few weeks and so on, in the coming days ahead, we're going to give you information on how you can help with that. I won't go into it in detail now here, unless, I don't think there's any, it's such an auspicious day. We just want to keep everything spiritual. But not that this isn't spiritual, but I wanted to go ahead and have the deep Daan now, and everyone can offer the lamps. But while you're doing it, please think about our temple, our future temple in Dublin, And please, keep praying to Ram, pray to Krishna, pray to Panchatattva, that this temple will manifest in the very near future. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Haribol. Haribol.
So Hare Krishna, as Prabhuji said, we are not asking today like give us this or give us that or any kind of donation. If you want to support in any way, just come with us, just support us in whatsoever way possible. We are not asking only money or anything. It's just support in many terms. And just pray to Lord Sri Ram that our temple here in Dublin for all of us will also manifest in near future. Hari Bol. So we will be having Kirtan and Deep Daan simultaneously. Only volunteers can go down for first so that we can arrange the prasad and then we will start the prasad. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. सियावर रामचंद्र की हरे कृष्ण. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Vivo, Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Krishna, Jai Shri Ram, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, Hare Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare Jai Shri Ram.
जिसको दर्शन करना है दर्शन कर सकते हैं, जिसको